4 weeks ago, I posted my teeth journey.
I gotta put the other one in. Oh my god, they're stinging.
And since then, I've received loads of questions which I've still yet to answer, so today, we're answering them. Hi guys! If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you're not, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an Invisalign and composite bonding Q&A, as you can see by the title. If you guys haven't already seen my other previous video on my teeth journey, go check that out. I talked all about Invisalign, composite bonding and teeth whitening, which I will leave here. I would definitely recommend you go ahead and watch that video first and then come back to this one, just because that one goes into a bit more detail. But I realised after filming that video that there were still loads of questions that I'd left unanswered, so this is kind of like a part 2 and I'm here to answer them for you today. The most frequently asked question was probably to do with pricing and how much composite bonding was, as well as how much Invisalign was. So I'm going to leave that to the end. Don't skip to the end. Watch the rest of the video because it's very useful if you're thinking of getting these procedures done. But yeah, I will be leaving that question to the end, so stay tuned. Before we get started into the video, I do just quickly want to apologise because my uploading schedule has been a bit of a mess and I haven't uploaded for around 3 weeks, I think it is. And I did say I was going to post every Sunday, so I do apologise for my lack of consistency in my uploading schedule. I'm going to try and stay consistent, however no promises are being made, but I do have loads of ideas coming up in the future for YouTube ideas, so stay tuned for that. So yeah. I hope you enjoy. If after this video there's still some questions you have left, feel free to leave them down in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them either in a separate video or in the comments. Anyways, let's get straight on to answering these questions which I have here from you guys. Thank you so much for everybody that asked questions, and yeah, let's get into it. Somebody said, please tell me if it changed your jawline. Personally, I don't think it did. I think my jawline is still the same. I have heard from some people that they said that wearing the Invisalign can change the shape of their jaw, but personally I've not experienced that. The only change I've seen it is in my teeth and the way I speak, and obviously the way I feel more confident, so yeah. The answer to that would be no. Are you going to miss drinking coffee or wine? Personally, no, because I'm not much of a coffee drinker or a wine drinker for that matter. However, the reason that they're asking this is because with composite bonding your teeth can stain very easily, and obviously coffee and wine are drinks that stain your teeth, so that's something to take into consideration when getting composite bonding, that you do need to be careful with what you eat. Also, if you do like drinking wine or coffee, you can still have them with composite bonding, but it's just recommended that you use a straw. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's a big of a deal for me, but I can understand why that might be a negative factor for people considering composite bonding. So Robert asked, what advice would you give for when it's over? I'm on my last tray right now. Okay, so my advice would be to definitely make sure that you're wearing your retainers on a nightly basis after you finish with Invisalign. That's kind of like a must for me because you paid all this money to get your teeth looking nice. You don't want to ruin that by forgetting to wear your retainers and then your teeth shifting again, so my advice would definitely be to make sure that you wear your retainers. Somebody even said, don't forget to wear your retainers now, girly. Big sis advice. I forgot to wear mine and had to pay for Invisalign a second time. So yeah. Don't forget to wear your retainers. Somebody said, wait, what? So after they have moved, you still need to wear them? What, for life? And this is something that I saw quite a lot in the comment section of my TikTok videos. I realised that you guys didn't know that you have to wear retainers for life. Yeah, it's for life. But that's the same even if you get braces as well, or any type of treatment that shifts your teeth, because the position that your teeth are in, that's the position that your teeth want to be in and they want to stay in. So if your teeth are straight, your teeth are naturally going to want to move back to their original position. That's whether you get braces or Invisalign. So the answer is yes, you do have to wear your retainers for life, but especially if you've been wearing Invisalign 24/7, well 22 hours a day for 7 days a week, then wearing a retainer at night time is not going to be that big of a deal. Does braces or Invisalign work quicker? And the answer to that, personally, I think is Invisalign. My sister's had braces before in the past, so I've seen how they shift and how long that took. And personally, I think Invisalign is a lot quicker. But if you want to see that in more detail, then go check out my other video, which does talk about the difference between braces and Invisalign. So yeah. Did you get veneers too? Okay, so this question was asked in one of my videos where I did a comparison. It was kind of like a transformation video of my old teeth and my new teeth, and because the change was so drastic they thought I had veneers. The answer to that is no, I don't have veneers. These are my natural teeth. If you don't know what veneers are, veneers is basically a different type of dental procedure where they shave off your teeth, not fully, but they shave off a lot of your teeth, and you've probably seen videos of people going to Turkey to get their veneers done. I personally wouldn't recommend, especially if you have good healthy teeth. You don't want to ruin them. And basically they shave your teeth off and they put a crown on your teeth, like a whole different fake tooth on top. So your teeth are basically fake, but it's not dentures. I do not recommend veneers. I recommend you try and fix your natural teeth first. So yeah, I don't have veneers. Zach asked, did you do this with still having wisdom teeth? So I've never had any wisdom teeth removed, or any teeth at all removed for that matter, so but I don't know if I've got my wisdom teeth or not. I don't think I've got wisdom teeth in because I don't have any pain in my molars, so I don't really know how to answer that question, but I didn't have any wisdom teeth removed. So this is kind of a similar question. They said, did they extract any teeth, thinking about getting braces? And for me, like I said, I haven't had any teeth extracted, but with Invisalign you need to take into consideration that everyone's teeth are different, and you may have to get teeth extracted. My teeth were pretty crooked, but apparently they weren't so crooked that I had to get teeth removed to make space. However, I did have to get filing done on the sides of my teeth, just to make a bit of room for the teeth to shift. But if your teeth are very crowded to the point that there's nowhere for them to move, then you need to consider that you may have to get some teeth extracted. Okay, somebody said, how did your teeth get bigger? So this goes back to, this was commented on the video where I did my teeth transformation. How did they get bigger? Well, that's what composite bonding does. Composite bonding changes the shape of your teeth. So if you want to make your teeth bigger, then they can add a bit of material to your teeth. It doesn't damage your teeth at all because your natural teeth are still there. So yeah. However, I do want to mention that when I was filming my previous video, which is here, that was filmed right after I got the composite bonding done, and I did have to go back after that video to get some finishing touches. I did find that my teeth were very, very big, so I did get them smoothed down a little bit more. It is still kind of longer than my natural teeth, but I think that this is more like a natural smile compared to the other ones, which felt a bit too long for my face. So yeah, they got bigger because of composite bonding, but they're a bit smaller now. Somebody said, did they do gum contouring? So I didn't really know what gum contouring was, but I assume that you mean like, did they change the shape of your gum? And to answer that, no, they didn't. I've never had anything done to my gums before, but your gums naturally shift with your teeth. I'll see if I can find a picture, but if you look at the picture before and after for my teeth transformation, then you can see that the gum does change, but that just happens naturally when your teeth shift. So no, I didn't get any gum contouring. Chewies, did you get any? If so, how often did you use them? So I didn't get any chewies. I do know what these are. These are basically little chewies essentially, and you chew on them with your Invisalign on to make them fit better and to alleviate some discomfort. And no, I've never used them before. However, my dentist did recommend that if the Invisalign didn't fit, I could get those, but my Invisalign fit perfectly, so I never felt a need to use them. Jasmine said, how do you do teeth whitening while having Invisalign? I'm getting mine done this year and want to get whiter teeth too. Okay, so, well, the first time I tried teeth whitening, I filmed it on this video here. It's kind of like a vlog, so you can skip to the teeth whitening part. But essentially, you get your Invisalign tray and then you put teeth whitening material all inside the tray, and then you put it into your mouth, and it is kind of painful, I'm not going to lie, especially for me because I have sensitive gums. My gums were going white as well because you're not supposed to get it onto your gums. If you want to see how I did that, then go ahead and watch the video. So Taylor said, 10 months? They told me 18 months and mine were barely crooked. Help. So I've seen loads of these comments saying how 10 months was super quick. Someone said only 10 months, and someone said that they've had theirs for almost 2 years. Somebody even said, girl, I had 68 trays and now 72. And now 72 more. Okay, I'm not sure if that's a bit of an exaggeration or if that's serious, but girl, I'm sorry. So I didn't even know that people get that many trays. I only had 20 trays, so I think I got very lucky. But yeah, the time that you're on Invisalign can vary greatly depending on loads of factors, but the main one is obviously how bad your teeth are. If your teeth are really bad, then it might take longer. I don't know why it took Taylor 18 months since her teeth were barely crooked, she says, but I'm assuming that's to do with how long you choose to wear your Invisalign for. It is recommended that you wear them for 22 hours a day, 7 times a week. If you end up not wearing them that often, then your teeth won't shift as fast as you hope. So that's the thing with Invisalign, you need to have determination and dedication and believe in yourself that you are going to wear them, because if not, it's just not going to work. So that could be a reason why it took them longer than me. But yeah, I think I got very fortunate with only 20 trays. And also it depends if you need to get refinement trays as well, which I didn't need to get. Maddie said, I want one so bad, but I'm stressing out about having to brush my teeth every time I eat. Let me tell you, I was the same. When I first started, I was very OCD about brushing my teeth straight after I ate. I didn't want to have any cavities or anything, so I was really on it. But then after a while, I realized that it's not really necessary to brush your teeth after every single time you eat. As long as you eat and then you make sure that there's no food in your mouth, then drink some water, I think it's all good to put them in. So I wouldn't stress about that. I understand where you're coming from though. Somebody said, I used byte, it was a cheaper option and it was amazing, recommend it if you can afford Invisalign. So from you guys' questions and comments, I actually learned so much because I never knew what byte was. I'd never heard of it before, but I did some research and I found out it's basically like a company that sends aligners to your house. It's basically like Smile Direct Club, I think, and it's supposed to be a cheaper option. Now, I'm not going to recommend it because I've never tried it, but if you want to do some research into it, there you have it. So this was a comment from an orthodontist himself. They said, Invisalign over male at home aligners. I love your new smile. Thank you so much. So there you have it from an orthodontist himself. They say that they recommend Invisalign over male at home aligners, which is like byte and Smile Direct Club. But I'll leave that down to you to decide. Also, despite this person recommending byte and them saying that it's a good option, there was also another person who said, I tried using byte, but it was horribly uncomfortable. I wonder if Invisalign is better. So there you have it. You can do your own research on byte. You've got people saying it's good and people saying it's bad, but essentially Invisalign is the main one, which I recommend. Okay, so now for the questions you've all been asking and waiting for is to do with pricing. So someone said, how much was your Invisalign? I saw your video, but you didn't specifically say how much you paid. Okay, so I did this on purpose. I didn't really want to say an exact price because I know that the price varies from person to person, and I didn't want to give you a price and then you go to your dentist or orthodontist and say, I saw this girl on YouTube and her teeth weren't that bad and then she paid this much. Why am I paying this much? So yeah, I didn't want to give you an exact price. However, because so many people have been asking, I thought it might be beneficial for you guys to know kind of like an estimate of how much it could be. So yeah, I've got loads of questions saying how much was my Invisalign. If you don't mind sharing, how much were you quoted for Invisalign? I want to start. How much does Invisalign cost? Estimate. How much was your Invisalign? So here you have it. So basically, Invisalign can vary from £1,800 to £7,000, but for my teeth I paid £3,000. The way it works is you have an initial consultation meeting, and that for me was £200, and then that £200 was subtracted from the 300. So I ended up paying £200 for the initial consultation and then 2,800 for the Invisalign, and altogether it equaled to 3,000. So yeah, it was a lot of money, but I personally think it was really worth it and I would never go back. So in the initial consultation they do a 3D scan of your teeth and they'll basically show you what Invisalign can do for your smile. They'll show you a progress video. Is like a 3D scan that you get done, and then the 3D scan actually shows you how your teeth are going to shift and what they'll look like at the end. So I think it was pretty accurate. Yeah, they do let you pay in installments monthly if you want to. However, I just chose to pay all in one go just to get it out of the way. So that was pricing for Invisalign. Trinity said, hi, where did you get this procedure done? Also, I didn't see the cost for composite bonding in the video, thanks. So this is kind of the same. This varies from the dentist you go to, but according to all the videos I've seen and according to my own experience, I think it's around £200 per tooth, which may sound like a lot, and it is. It depends if you want to go for it or not. So I ended up getting composite bonding on 4 of my teeth, so I paid £200 per tooth, so it was £800 in total for 4 teeth, which is a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie, but it does change the shape of your teeth, and if that's what you want, then you have to pay. So. And as for the question about where I got this procedure done, I got it done in Edinburgh, in my local dentist. And my dentist is a cosmetic dentist as well, and they do composite bonding and Invisalign and all sorts of treatments, so yeah. Kristen asked, how much was the composite bonding? I want to do it so badly. Okay, so, oh yeah, I already answered that. £200 per tooth. Oh, there was also some questions which I can't find at the moment, but I do remember. I took note of them. So somebody said, oh, I don't know where this comment is, but I just remember. Somebody said, do you always have to wear a permanent retainer or can you wear a nighttime one only? And the answer to that is the permanent retainer is completely optional. It's not included in the price. And oh, also talking about pricing earlier, part of your Invisalign treatment includes your nighttime retainer, so you don't have to pay for that separately. At least I didn't, but I'm pretty sure that's the same case for everyone. So I didn't have to pay for the nighttime retainer separately. That was all included in the £3,000. Okay. So as for do you have to wear a permanent retainer or can you just wear a nighttime one? The permanent retainer one is completely optional, so you don't have to wear that. I chose to get it on both my teeth just because I really don't want them shifting, and I did have to pay an additional price for that. It was $150 for both retainers together. So yeah, I think that was definitely worth it, and it just means that my teeth are not going to shave throughout the day. So I have both. I wear the permanent retainer and then at night time I also wear the nighttime retainer in addition to my permanent retainer. So yeah, the permanent retainer is completely optional, but you do have to pay an additional price for that. So there was another question which somebody asked, which I don't know where the comment is, but I just remember off the top of my head, and they said, was the composite bonding visible? And to answer that, no. So now that I've had all my procedures done and I've finished with composite bonding and Invisalign and teeth whitening and everything, the composite bonding is not visible. However, when I first got my composite bonding done, before I went back for any retouches or anything, I could definitely tell I had composite bonding. I was really happy with the shape of my teeth and the look of them. However, when I looked closely, and especially in different lightings, I could definitely tell that there was like composite bonding there because my natural teeth were a different colour to my composite bonding. I found that my composite bonding was quite translucent, and I did not like that at all. Like, especially when I smiled from afar, you could tell the different colours. It was like it was like an opaque colour at the top and then a translucent colour at the bottom. I'll see if I can insert a picture to show you guys. But yeah, I talked to my dentist about that, and that's kind of why I got it shortened down a little bit. Also because I felt that the teeth were naturally too big for my face as well. But now I definitely can't tell. So yeah, I'm really happy with my teeth. And no, I cannot tell I have composite bonding now. It's just part of my natural teeth. If you do find that your composite bonding is visible, I would definitely talk to your dentist about that because it shouldn't be visible at all. And there should be other things that you can do, such as redo the composite or smoothen it down a bit more, or I don't know, talk to your dentist about that and see what they say, but it should not be visible. And yeah, that's all the questions I have for today. So thank you so much to everyone who sent in questions. I hope this was informative and I hope this answers all the questions you guys had. If there's still questions which I've left unanswered, feel free to leave them down in the comments below or give me a DM on Instagram and I'll be sure to answer them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!